Mr. Yango released a video. Yango says that Honkai Star Rail is a dead game. I completely agree. He's got the right idea.
Welcome back to the channel. So, Yellow Trailblazers, and welcome back to the channel. So, recently there was a live stream going over the next Honkai Star Rail update, and unfortunately, I have to say that I found the live stream to be rather unimpressive, underwhelming, underpowered, and uninspiring. Therefore, I did figure since I most likely won't be covering as much Honky Starbucks for this patch, I would upload a video going over my general thoughts on the direction of the game, as well as the upcoming Trailblazers. And if any of these upcoming Trailblazers interest you, then the best way to obtain them will be to use lootbar.gg. Lootbar.gg is the premier way to farm for Stellar Jades. Like, you literally save 20% of your money. Use my link in the description, enter your region and UID, savings, and choose a discounted pack to buy and receive in-game. By leveraging international payment systems, Lootbar is able to find you the best price for where you live. And all this recharging happens through official Hoyoverse channels.
Who does this guy? Official Hoyoverse channels. I don't know.
Price for where you live, and all this
official Hoyoverse channel. Who uses this? Isn't this dreamy person like kind of cringe? I like Zolzy Telos and Steorg. I don't know anybody else except for this dreamy person. I don't know. Although they have like the most subscribers out of anybody here.
Recharging happens through official Hoyoverse channels. You will get an
order. They have to be important and based.
Process form like this in a couple minutes, so let's check in game now, and there we have it. Anyways, click the link in my description if you also want to improve your Stellar Jade farming in a major way. So the first thing I noticed with this live stream is that Dawei was not there, which is honestly already a sign that
that's a telltale sign it's going to be a dry ass, but when Dawei is not present,
going to be a very boring patch. If Dawei doesn't care to show up, it just means that he doesn't approve of the patch. And I think in general, the best Homoverse game to play at the time is the one where Dawei appeared in a live stream last.
Hey, I mean, Dawei appeared in the Zenless Zones. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, brother.
So as of this moment,
that's why I'm only playing Zenless Zone 0 right now, because Dawei he's not paying enough attention to the other games. So when Dawei shows up again in HSR stream, then I'll start playing again.
Dawei approved game is Zenless Zone 0, and it will be the one I'm playing the most right now. And I don't think I will be playing as much Honkai Star Rail until we get another Dawei approved patch. Now, onto the actual live stream. The first thing...
Think about it. He's not wrong. The best patches have had Dawei in them. The one Penacony patch, that was like an insane bada bing full of content. He showed up in like all of those streams. He had like whole special skits and segments. Zenless Zone 0, Fire Game, Insane Game, Heat Game. Dawei appeared in the live stream. It's a telltale sign. He's right. He's on to something.
That instantly annoyed me was that the hosts were eating like the entire time. Particularly Yunli kept obnoxiously stuffing her face the entire stream, and it was just very distracting. And I just find it to be really unprofessional to be eating while giving a gameplay update live stream. Like, I was similarly critical of the Wuthering Waves live stream when they were just eating random snacks, so obviously I'm going to be consistent here and be critical here as well. Like, even I don't eat on my live stream because I hold myself to a professional standard, and I just think it's rather embarrassing that I hold myself to a higher standard than Hoyoverse. Anyways, I just had to get that out of the way first, as it just irked me, and it better not happen again. With that out of the way, let's go over the two upcoming Trailblazers. First is Yunli, who I'm very conflicted about. Overall, I just find her design to look rather dorky, and her personality came off as rather rude. Like, she just kept interrupting the other hosts, and other people in chat noticed this too and called her out for yapping, and the Catboy also kept giggling at her because of this. Not to mention her insistent need of stuffing her face or doing other distracting autistic fidgeting throughout the live stream. But then when Yunli went over her abilities for 5 minutes and 18 seconds, the Catboy only interrupted her twice, but like in a pretty natural way that progressed the conversation. However, when it was the Catboy's turn to give his overview, Yunli interrupted him at least 7 times, I counted, and always just made some
asks a retarded question. Asks yet another retarded question. Makes jokes about how much he likes to eat and nobody laughs. Wait, I actually want to go here. Honkai Star Rail live stream. I need to check this. Oh, you fucks. Where's the actual dude? Oh my god, bro. YouTube search is dead. It's cooked. It's actually cooked. I googled, dude, kill your algorithm. Like, I look up the live stream. It's not on here once. This is a 2-minute. Okay, is this it? No, it's not. That's not even it. This is from a year ago.
My visit to the
She asks a retarded question.
Lawfu is only in aid of keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition.
24.
I'm accompanying the general to the Xianzhou Lawfu for this war dance ceremony.
Huh, so what's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yunli.
People have to eat, dumbass. 24:56. Oh, but this is gonna be a good one.
For food to work quiet wonders for our biological systems. Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
I'm a self-confessed chow hound, Miss Yunli.
I mean, Yao Chu laughed, or what is his name? Makes a truism, water is wet level deduction.
Stack of ashen roast debuff.
So, we're cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen.
Dumbass, that's called burning them. Okay, she does just repeat the same jokes. Oh, eat. Oh my god, I love eating, Lamau.
Stupid jokes and just make herself the center of attention. Like, just let the Catboy have his moment. He already looks like an NPC that no one is going to summon for. Also, I find Yunli's crown to look dorky too, but I guess her wearing one is in line with her narcissistic and obnoxious personality. She is basically a Madoff reference. So personality and look-wise, I'm not much of a fan, but the thing is, she does have a massive sword. And I am a gamer that always wields the biggest sword I can find in a video game. I only play Greatsword and Monster Hunter. My favorite Genshin characters are the busty babe Claymore users. I main a Dark Knight in Final Fantasy XIV. And most recently, in the Elden Ring DLC, I instantly Googled what the biggest sword I can find was and instantly started using that. As someone who is highly insecure,
Bro, to be honest, I feel like we need more spear users. Like real, cold, hard, Lancer, Fate Stay Night level spear users. Because the spears are the coolest weapon, like actually arguably cooler than like big swords. I mean, big swords are cool and all, but like spears are like elite. Spears, dude, and they're like better at like in combat lore wise too, because it's like you keep them at a distance, especially in like an open area. You can keep them at a distance, and then you just crush any sword users or dagger or whatever. Or anybody, you just destroy them unless you're in like a close quarters, because then you don't have any room to like back up to make space.
Love wielding big sword in video games, as it allows me to fantasize about wielding something I don't have in my day-to-day life. So I will most likely end up summoning Yunli, and also her gameplay looks like the legendary Clara, which is a big plus. I've been keeping this one a secret for a while, but honestly, Trailblazers, the legendary Clara is super powerful. Like, the only reason virgin websites like Puridwin or virgin theory crafters like Mr. Pokey don't rank the legendary Clara in S tier, where she belongs, is because they use virgin metrics to rank characters. They use metrics like, can this character zero cycle, or like how fast does this character clear content? And like, who cares? The thing is, the legendary Clara only cares about one thing, you guys, and that is winning at this video game. She can work on multiple teams, is very easy to build,
and she's a Fate Stay Night reference. I've been saying this, but people just actually, I'm just being retarded. I was gonna say people just now realize this, but it's like that's not true. People have been known, but you know,
easily get you the max points for any game mode, and can even solo content herself. The only thing she is bad at is retarded self-imposed challenge runs like zero cycling. Anyone who doesn't recognize the legendary Clara as a certified S-tier trailblazer is just a blatant zero cycling non-sex haver. Anyways, Yunli's playstyle is similar, so I think she will also be pretty powerful. Now, as for the Catboy, I honestly don't care because he looks like an NPC and is apparently a healer. And if you still need to run a healer on your team in patch 2.4, then you are just bad at the game. Then they started going over a bunch of shitty events in the live stream involving
I literally in my recap video, I ignored that part. I just said, oh, I didn't watch that part, by the way.
trash cans.
If you want jades, do them. You can get like you can probably spend like 40 hours doing these events and get like 60 jades.
Like literally one of the events is taking picture of trash. It's like the devs are mocking the Trailblazers who continued to play this game during this patch. But then at the end there was a pretty unexpected announcement
I
of
cried.
a Fate Stay Night.
I kid you not, I saw this when I was in bed and in the morning and I woke up and I literally shed tears because of this.
Unlimited Blade Works collaboration, and this is what I saw most people soying out over, even though the collab doesn't take place for like another year. I would say that's...
Dude, I did soy out. I went, I turned into a soy jack in my bed. I was like, oh my god, the Fate Stay Night, oh my god.
Live stream was pretty disappointing when the most hyped thing was something that won't happen for another year, if at all.
True,
and honestly, I do have to say that I am rather disappointed.
I'll just be doing my dailies.
Pointed that the collab isn't a Fate Zero one, as Fate Zero is just honestly far better than...
True! Oh my god. Actually, based Yango. Real take, not even rage bait, actually true. Fate Zero is colder, harder, more real. Bro, they're both amazing. They're both peak. I could probably both give them like 9s or 10s. But Fate Zero is insanely good. Now, I will say, hot take, watch Unlimited Blade Works first, then watch Fate Zero. Because it makes Fate Zero infinitely cooler. If you watch Fate Zero first, then Unlimited Blade Works, it's like... There's like, first of all, there's context. I feel like there's context missing in Fate Zero. I'm sure it's good on its own. Okay, I watched it in this order. I went this and then this. However, I'm sure you can do this and then this. But it's anecdotal evidence that I'm like a huge Fate fan, right? Because of the order I watched it in. So I would say you do it the same. I suggest you do so. Because... if you want to have the best viewing experience and be enlightened, you need to watch it in this and then this. And then you can play the visual novel if you want, if you have time to do that. Or just play the visual novel first. But the visual novel doesn't give you any of Fate Zero stuff. So if you want, play the visual novel and then play Fate Zero or watch Fate Zero. That's like the ideal method. Or be like an ultimate giga loser and then like do all of it. Oh my god. I'm so glad Yengo's a Fate fan. I actually didn't know that.
Fate Stay Night. Like, I remember watching the Fate...
Dude, Emiya Kiritsuge is literally the coolest, one of the coolest anime characters of all time. I'm straight up saying it. He's not, dude. Oh my god, you need to watch a video essay on like why he's so cool.
Zero anime. I think it was in 2011, and it was this epic drama with tense action and an intricate clash of ideals and great characters. And after completing it and really liking it, I went on the Fate subreddit and asked what I should watch next. And the Redditors told me to read the Fate Stay Night visual novel.
Did you?
Well, I started reading it, and it was nowhere near as good as Fate Zero, like at all. It's like instead of following Kuritsugu, a cool adult calculating edgelord. Fate Stay...
he's so cool, bro. And it's not just because he's so cold and like calculated. It's because he's like... it's because of like what's behind it. And then at the very end, bro, when he realizes... Bro, I can't spoil it because now there's a bunch of more Fate fans in Hoyo. They're like the Hoyo fans trying to get into Fate, so I'm not going to spoil it. But like, bro, when he realizes, and then, dude, oh my god, when he realizes, this is why you need to watch Unlimited Blade Works first. You need to watch Unlimited Blade Works first, because at the end, because during the whole time, Saber is like, oh my god, skip 10 seconds. Skip 10 seconds if you don't want to get spoiled. Saber the whole time is like, Kiritsugu betrayed me. I hate him, right? He's the master that betrayed me. And then in Fate Zero, you realize that the reason why he did not betray her, he knew what was best for her because he saw inside of the Holy Grail and realized it was corrupted, and he could only achieve his goal through... basically, he wanted to have, like, to live like a good life with Elias Veal and Iris Veal, but the only way to do that was to kill everybody else on Earth except those two. And then they could be happy, right? But he did realize that it's like a cursed grail, and then that like that's like not a viable option, and then it all comes together. Because for the whole series, you're like, oh, I don't, wait, why did Kiritsugu do that? And then you see Fate Zero, and you're like, yo, I get it, I get why he did it, dude. And then he rejects the grail, and oh my god, oh my actual peak anime, dude. Oh my god. Okay. No spoilers.
A night, you're stuck drowning in the deranged thoughts of a mentally challenged ginger kid named Shiro. Saber, do your job. Go finish off Lancer. No, Saber can't bite. Saber's a woman. Like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, that was so annoying in the VN. I don't think he does that in Unlimited Blade Works that much. But in the VN, bro, Shiro is so annoying in the VN because he's like, oh my god, Saber shouldn't. He literally says Saber shouldn't be fighting because she's just like a fair girl, whatever. Like, bro, you've literally seen her body entire servants, bro. She was like, how many times does he have to explain to you that she's literally summoned into the world in order to kill other servants, and you're still thinking that you're more capable than her to fight servants? Shiro is actually retarded for like half the VN. It's so annoying.
Anyways,
True!
It's a Fate Zero collab, but Rin Tosaka is hot at least, I guess.
True! Actual best. Oh my god.
Anyways, it should have been a Fate Zero collab, but Rin Tosaka.
Yeah, because you can't have Rin Tosaka from Fate Zero because she's like a baby. But, oh my god. Holy based at the ending. Bro spun me into a 7-minute tangent.
Is hot at least, I guess.
If they don't add Tosaka Rin to the game, I'm mad. Low key. If they don't make her a playable unit. Even as a 4-star. If they have a 5-star of Saber and Gilgamesh and then a 4-star Rin, I'd be fine with that. I think that'd be cool because I just want to have her and play her. I would still do it. But yeah, goated video, Yengo. Actually, he didn't rage bait very hard in this video at all. The title is a little like rage baity, but like the whole video, he's actually just like spitting facts, like unironically. Especially at the end here with the Fate Zero versus Fate Stay Night. They're both peak. Keep in mind, they're both so good, but Fate Zero is better. I rest my case. Subscribe.